on the AIP diet or looking for a gift for somebody on the AIP diet, these are my favorite AIP friendly products of 2020. I wanted to share some of the products that either have come out in 2020 or were new to me in 2020 that are AIP friendly and really can make your lives easier and better. It's a really exciting time in the AIP market because like back when I was doing AIP for like the first time, there was nothing. And now there are all these products, and there have been so many people that have done AIP or have autoimmune disorders that have decided that there just needs to be more products. And a lot of these products that I'm going to talk about, I think actually all of them, are from people that have their own autoimmune disease and are struggling with it. So they get it. They understand what we go through, and they understand what the needs are of people that are doing a healing diet like AIP and need to have things to like make the quality of their life better. I do want to say two things though before I get started. One, most of these products are only available in the US as of right now. And then also, one of the biggest objections I usually get to all of these AIP products and these really, really good for you kind of products are the prices. And yes, they are going to be more expensive than a product that you may find in your local grocery store, but there's a reason for this. They're made with real quality ingredients, like grass-fed collagen and just all of these like organic things and everything. It's not going to be the same thing as that preservative-laden, high fructose corn syrup-laden bar that you're going to find in the grocery store that's going to be $1. These are going to be more expensive, but they're going to help heal you. If you remember, your healing, the nutrition that you take and everything is kind of like a bank. You make deposits toward your nutrition. Things are either going to help you, hurt you, or kind of do nothing for you in terms of what you're eating. So if you're going to spend money on it, you might as well do things that are going to help you. These shouldn't be the bulk of your diet. They should be supplementary kind of things that are going to make your life a little bit more easier, convenient, or make it a little more fun because you need a treat every so often and kind of things like that, right? So let's go ahead and get to the products. The first product I want to highlight is Lovebird Cereal. This is a new product that just launched this year. Somehow founder Parker, who has an autoimmune disease, found the time in quarantine and as the dad of adorable Yuki to get this out in the world. But the world is now a better place because of it. An all AIP cereal, it's made from organic cassava root, grass-fed collagen, and no refined sugars. There are currently 3 flavors: unsweetened, honey, and cinnamon. And they are all, in my opinion, quite delicious. I really like to serve up a bowl of it with my homemade coconut milk, and it really makes a nice, super quick, tasty breakfast or snack. Next up are the cookie mixes by Eat Gangster. This company, founded by Heather McDonough and Carrie Brown, aims to provide joy while supporting you in your health journey. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen my fun little Halloween cookies I made with their AIP-friendly sugar cookie mix. They also have a carob fudge cookie mix and an oatmeal type cookie as well, which I really think tastes exactly like oatmeal cookies. And as much as I love these as cookies, you don't have to eat them in cookie form either. If you check out their Instagram feed, they have tons of ideas to make these cookies into bars, cakes, tarts, cobblers, and more. I find these cookies to be a great option for anyone, but especially those of you who don't want to commit to buying entire bags of specialty AIP or paleo flours, and especially if you're not sure you're going to use the whole entire thing of those bags. But they really sure do make a nice, quick dessert option. Next, I have to definitely mention one of my favorite companies, Wild Zora. If you didn't get to catch my interview with Zora, I'll put the link up in the top right corner. But she really is one who gets it and is constantly trying to come up with new products to help us. This year we got 2 different ones from them: AIP instant soup mixes and AIP instant hot cereals. The soup mixes are one of the most favorite things my entire family eats, almost on a daily basis in the fall and the winter. There are 3 AIP compliant flavors: Savoy beef soup, mushroom beef, and lemon chicken. All you need to do is empty the little packet into a bowl or a mug and pour in hot water and then enjoy. They've got little bits of veggies and meat and a very flavorful broth, but I wouldn't say they're big enough really for a meal on their own, but we use them like a mid-afternoon pick-me-up snack. But you could definitely pair them with a salad or something if you wanted to use them as a meal. Their AIP Instant Hot Cereals were launched recently, but we already fight over them in my house. They kind of remind me of those instant oatmeal packets we had as kids, but instead of oats, the base of these are tiger nuts, and there aren't like 4 cups of sugar in them. In fact, there is no added sugar at all. All you have to do is empty them into a bowl or a mug and then add hot water just like the soup. The packets are also extremely portable. I took them with us while camping this fall, and they totally hit the spot on the cool mornings and were like no effort at all to make. There are 2 flavors of this cereal at a moment, one being the classic and the other one is the baked apple. The next product I'm not sure is officially on the market yet, but I know they are just finishing up their Kickstarter, and it's an herbal coffee substitute called Sip Herbals. It's been launched by 2 ladies, Kelly and Oraletha, who have been around the paleosphere for years with their own blogs and cookbooks, and they know all too well the ups and downs of autoimmune issues. Sip is a well-balanced mixture of chicory root, dandelion root, and carob. And if you've been on AIP any length of time, you're probably familiar with this blend, but I really think they nailed the ratios, which I find hard to do, and I really enjoyed their blend. It tastes the most like coffee out of any of the blends I've ever tried. Plus, I think it just makes it easier than buying 3 separate ingredients and pulling out 3 different containers instead. You just open up a bag of a just right mix. They recommend steeping it in a coffee press for best results, but you can use it as plain, just like coffee, or put it in any kind of latte, mocha, any of those kind of things. Next up is a product I'm maybe a little too excited about, and it's Jovial Foods cassava flour pastas. It's made with just organic cassava flour and water. And I think probably some magic too, because have you ever tried to make cassava flour pasta with just water? Let's just say it's never worked right for me. But they've nailed it, and they have several different shapes: spaghetti, fusilli, elbows, penny, and orzo. You can use it just like you would any pasta, which is great news. And I am absolutely in love with the orzo too, because it can make a really good rice or grain substitute in grain-style bowls. You are lucky to be going through AIP these days if you have access to this pasta. It really is a game changer. Okay, the last product isn't exactly new as of 2020. They've actually been around since 2015, but it was new to me this year, so I'm gonna go ahead and count it here. And that's the Paleo Angel Power Balls. I've always loved snack balls for travels, during hikes, bike rides, day trips, etc. And these are like the absolute perfect little packets of AIP compliant snack balls to take with you. I chowed down on them on every camping trip we took this summer, and if I hadn't been injured and had been able to hike, I would have definitely taken them on my hikes too. They are delicious little morsels, a welcome snack when you want to sink your teeth into something. You know that feeling you don't necessarily want a jerky bar or something like that, you want to sink your teeth into something. And if you want something a little sweet. This company was founded by Amy Ma, who's been on AIP herself, so she knows how important it is to have these portable, nutritious snacks. And with several different AIP-compliant flavors, it's a fun treat that won't leave you feeling bored. All right, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed these, and I hope you check some of these out. They really, most of them are small companies and really trying to get by and doing their part in trying to make our lives better. And if you haven't gotten the password to the Paleo and AIP freebie library, why don't you go ahead and do that? The link will be below. I'll see you next time.